President Trump hosted the White House Correspondents Dinner at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in D.C. last night. The president began his speech by acknowledging the attack that postponed the event back in May. He honored law enforcement officials who responded when a gunman fired shots near the security screening. And then Mr. Trump went on to attack some of the journalists and Democratic opponents in the crowd. That all followed a day when new tariffs were put in place. Olivia Gazis, who covers intelligence and national security for CBS News, has more for us from the White House this morning. Olivia, good morning.
Good morning, Errol. Well, as that renewed fighting with Iran has pushed oil prices higher, President Trump's sweeping new tariffs on virtually all U.S. imports could mean more pressure for American consumers.
Well, it covers 60 countries, 60, and about 99% of our trade.
The Trump administration on Friday slapped double-digit tariffs on its biggest trading partners, reviving the president's tariff agenda after the Supreme Court blocked a broader plan earlier this year.
They're very standard tariffs. The other way was easier. I thought the decision by the Supreme Court was not a good one. Because of tariffs, we have $19.2 trillion being invested in our country, and without tariffs, we would be in big trouble.
Among the hardest hit countries, Canada, now facing a 50% tariff on a broad range of goods after the president accused Ottawa of unfairly targeting American industries. The tension so high that a symbol of cross-border partnership, the new Gordie Howe Bridge, opened without the joint ceremony that had been planned.
President Trump ran on lowering cost of goods. They're going up. Campaigned on certainty, anything but certainty in both countries right now. And it's unfortunate he took this avenue with his closest friend and ally.
With gas topping $4 a gallon this week, the tariffs potentially adding a layer of economic strain as the president weighs escalation or diplomacy with Iran.
As you know, we're locked and loaded. We're locked and loaded and ready to go, but we're talking to them, so I think while we're talking, we'll see what comes of it.
President Donald J. Trump.
At the White House Correspondents Dinner Redux last night, President Trump wasted no time airing his grievances with press coverage of his policies.
Are you going to stay? I said, yeah, I'll stay. I think I'll stay. What the hell else am I going to do? I've got Iran, I've got this, I've got that, which is all going extremely well. Don't believe the fake news.
And just as those new tariffs take effect, the president is already signaling the next front, threatening a substantial new tariff on the European Union after it imposed antitrust penalties on Google. It's a move that could upend a trade deal that was struck between the U.S. and the EU last year. Kelly?
Olivia, thank you so much.